right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley. We are busy discussing game shows on a Friday before the cameras started rolling here, and we were talking about Match Game hosted by Alec Baldwin, which is, in my opinion, just trash.
Yeah.
They're trying to recapture the Match Game feel.
Yeah, it's hard. There was only one Gene Rayburn. There was only one Richard Dawson. There was only one Fannie Flagg. There was only one Brett Summers.
I will give the new Family Feud a pass because I don't care what you think about Steve Harvey, some of his comments and interviews and stuff like that. He said some stuff that people don't really agree with.
I don't even remember what he said.
I don't either, but I know that there's been some backlash about Steve Harvey. I think he's a pretty good host, and I think he's kind of fun.
Okay.
So I like him. The contestants on the new Family Feud are stupid. They really are. But it's fun to see some of these families. I mean, who'd they have recently? They had Vanilla Ice and family. They had
the celebrity family. Yeah.
And they bring out some. It's kind of fun to watch. All right.
Okay.
But then ABC also has got this reboot of the Match Game, and they're trying to recapture that whole thing, and it is just.
It's really
awful.
Hard to do, and it's a nice check for Alec Baldwin. Good for him.
Take the money and run.
So.
But overall, I mean, they're trying to capture the same kind of feel that original panel used to have.
Right.
And back when the Match Game was hot, that panel they were all drunk.
Oh yeah, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley.
They were hammered.
Occasionally, Radar from MASH would pop up.
Yep.
Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell.
Yeah.
They're missing the boat on that one big time.
Richard Dawson got his Family Feud gig off of Match Game.
Right.
So that was it was great. I remember.
But think
loving
about this
that as a kid.
You've got all of America sitting there watching this stuff on TV, and you're paying about $25 grand a half an hour to the stars of the show for the contestants.
Right.
Yeah. You think media's not worried putting profits first?
Hey, that's the business,
we get the
man.
whole country to tune in for $50 grand.
There you go. That's nothing. That's smart. That's actually pretty smart. I mean, people
I get it, but
it's
throw
cheap
my
programming.
way once in a while, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring back Three's Company. Bring back BJ and the Bear.
No.
Bring back TJ Hooker.
Oh, you know what I did? You know what I did?
Matt Houston. The list is endless.
After Cindy went to bed last night, we went. Oh, did you say Matt Houston?
Matt Houston, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It was a big thing in our house to watch Matt Houston when growing up.
Okay.
That was our big Friday night thing, me and my dad. And then Miami Vice came along in the same time slot. Matt Houston couldn't have gotten dumped quicker. I mean, it was like, Matt who?
Yeah, the one show my dad and I, we bonded over Magnum PI.
Did you?
That was a Wednesday night show.
Yeah.
And I remember we'd go visit my grandma who was living at the retirement home in Middleville. And my dad was always really good about visiting his mom and everything. And I was there and I'd have Magnum PI on, and I could see my dad trying to hold a conversation with my grandma, but still trying to follow what was going on with Magnum. And it was what'd you say?
Right.
I'm sorry, Magnum and TC were having a discussion, so
we
good times.
We got Cindy off to bed last night after the game shows, and seriously, when she goes to bed, I cannot get to Netflix stuff fast enough.
Oh, right. And I can't tonight. Norm Macdonald has a show premieres. That premieres tonight. Yeah. So you let me know how it is because I don't have Netflix.
Last night I switched over and I watched something about the origin of religions. I can't think about the title. I can't think about the particular name of it.
On Netflix?
It was on Amazon Prime, and I think I had to pay $6 to get it. But it's like, this looks pretty good, and I could use something along that line. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing everybody looks at me and they're like, haha, there's Andy, right? Kind of like the town clown. I like that kind of stuff,
Of course, you like to
thinking man's television.
Expand your horizons,
That's what I do.
Through the wormhole, stuff like that.
That's what I like.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like on the other hand, on the other side of the coin, I enjoy I enjoy the Golden Girls.
Of course you
whenever it's on the Hallmark Channel.
Ugh.
Occasionally I go with the reruns of, and I've seen this. You get this late at night. I can't remember the channel. I don't know if it's Freeform TV. Too Close for Comfort. Ted Knight and Jim J. Bullock.
Yep.
Yeah. The blonde Rush daughter. Oh, I loved her. I can't remember what her name is.
Wait a minute. Speaking of classic chicks,
gorgeous.
Did you see Nancy McKeon's going to be on Dancing?
Yeah, Dancing with the Stars. Now, I always preferred Blair, but there was room for Joe. So, I could only pick out like 4 celebrities.
Right.
Of all the celebrities, I knew Nancy McKeon. I knew Mary Lou Retton. Yep. I knew DeMarcus Ware, who played for the Cowboys, and there was like one. John Schneider, Bo Duke.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
And I know he really needs the money because I think he's been unable to make like alimony payments to his ex-wife or something because evidently those Dukes of Hazzard or residual checks have dried up. So
right.
So I'm rooting. I'm really rooting hard for Bo Duke.
The entire series on DVD for $11.99. There's not a lot of money to be had anymore.
And you had to go and get me the Coy and Vance season. Remember that? You gave me that was the DVD you gave me.
No, I don't remember that.
For Christmas one year.
Well,
you gave me Dukes of Hazzard.
You don't even use them right. So
I didn't. You gave me. If you're going to give me one season of Dukes of Hazzard, you give me the ones with the replacement Duke boys.
You said you wanted that one.
I love the Dukes of Hazzard. I didn't want Coy and Vance. I wanted Bo and Luke. Those were the Duke boys. Come on,
bastard! Jesus, get to some news, would you?
Christ Almighty! I just
can't believe.
I don't even know where to go from here. All right, I'll try.
Knight Rider, Karen. What'd you do with it?
I let Max play with it, and then he broke it.
It was a holiday ornament.
Yeah, but it was a toy to him, so he played with it. That's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't a toy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a collectible.
There you go.
I apologize. All right, Hurricane Florence,
and you still call for directions.
I have a phone that works.
Typing in numbers is hard.
Fine. Hurricane Florence pounding the East Coast. Floodwaters in North Carolina have risen to 10 feet in some spots. Nearly 500,000 are without power. It is a Category 1 storm, but they're really playing it up for the TV.
Still a mess, man.
I mean, I think they got wind machines going. I really don't think those are the actual winds. I think they got flex fans blowing. Oh my God! Category.
They got a mess on their hands, and it's that's a terrible thing, man. 10 million people without power. Can you imagine?
Not 10 million,
how
half a million.
Think about this. Imagine not having power if you're 10 million people. I would.
It's not 10.
Nuts.
It's 500,000.
Oh, 500,000. Whatever.
It's 500,000, not 10.
A lot of people.
Still, that's a lot.
I'd go
Whatever.
Nuts.
Yeah, I know you. That's why you have a generator. But you move. You hear a hurricane's coming. You go. You move out for a while, and then you come back after the waters recede. Or don't move where it can flood like that.
There you go. Okay.
Move to high ground. There you go. That's one to grow on. Moving on to other things. This is a big story. This hit me where I live. 46,000 pounds of Bob Evans sausage being recalled. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Inspection Service says the meat may be contaminated with pieces of clear, hard plastic. Sausage links in question were produced on August 1st. Now, I'll eat sausage a little bit. It's a little bit of plastic. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, if it's just tiny little pieces and you're ingesting, adds a little extra flavor to the sausage. I love my Bob Evans. I
would prefer not to eat that.
I would prefer not to, but if you found out you're eating little bits of plastic, not a big deal. It's not like cyanide and Tylenol back in the 1980s. I steered clear of Tylenol for like 10 years because of that. Scared the hell out of me. Yeah. Be poisoning it. Plastic and meat. Whatever. Finally, already week 4 of high school football in Muskegon. Some big matchups this weekend. Tonight, 3-0 Mona Shores against 1-2 Rockford. Rockford's struggling a little bit this year. Orchard View at 1-2 hosts 2-1 Belding. The battle of the winless 0-3 Union at 0-3 Fruitport. Jennison travels to Muskegon, Reeds Puffer, and the Big Reds.
Ooh.
Showdown with Kennewa Hills. Poor Kennewa Hills. Seriously,
yeah.
if you got the Big Reds coming to town, it's just not even fair. They're like the Golden State Warriors of high school football. It's just one dude after another of Division I recruits coming in to pound you into oblivion. It's like, what seriously, if you're the coach at Kenaway Hills, what do you tell your team? What seriously? All right, guys.
There's going to be beers on the bus after the
game. Who's hosting the keg party? I'm going to look the other way because you guys are going to need it after this. That's going to be a drubbing. Lions take on other sports. Of course, we got the NFL this weekend. Lions take on Frisco on Sunday. Sparty's off on Saturday, still licking their wounds after losing to Arizona State. Michigan hosts SMU at the Big House. That's a 3:30 kickoff. That's sports.
Oh, you forgot one very important sports story, my friend.
What?
Remarkably important sports story.
Okay, go ahead.
Almost Olympic-level sports story.
Okay, I don't really care about the Olympics. So
you have forgotten the beginning of pig racing up at Lewis's Farms.
Oh, that's right.
It's a 9-week series. We're going for the Pork Chop Cup. We've got 8 pigs up there to battle. It all gets underway Saturday at noon. Will be our first race, then 2, and then 4. All right. Same thing for Sunday.
Okay.
It's a huge battle. You are expected to attend this year. I've talked with Scott Lewis up there at the farms, and it's going to be a personal insult if you don't make it up on a Saturday.
I will see what I can do one of these weekends on a Saturday. I will see.
You're going to come.
I don't see. You know me. I don't make promises I can't deliver on. So I'm going to do my darndest.
No, you're going to come.
Excuse the language.
You're going to.
I know you're.
You're coming.
I will try really hard.
And we also want everybody to tune in to MuskegonChannelRadio.com.
Oh,
that's where everybody's got
absolutely.
It's really a lot of fun.
Don't miss out. Cool.
Have yourself a great weekend. We will see you back here on Monday.
All right, see ya.